Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. Had all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Senegal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Michel Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini! Platini!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Shifted it to the flank. Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Floated through. Ledved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dunk. Could be danger here. Orezi. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Kaka. A true great in every sense of the word. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Eto. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Platini. Ledved. Oh, this looks sharp. And the shot! They've done it! Deep into first half stoppage time. We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the whistle goes for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Owen.
And we're off again.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22, Belletti. Number 6, Orezi. Coming on the field.
And it's Michel
number
Platini.
97, Aubameyang.
Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Alessandro Bastoni.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That has not gone well. Ledved, who's set up 1 goal so far. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence. Eto! Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And it's He's managed to gift it back. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Eto. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Incoming delivery. Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's just playing it safe and simple. Senegal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bellingham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. Batistuta is there and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! He scored! Dying minutes and we're all square again. A truly wicked strike, not perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Has been indicated.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And a highly unpredictable... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Besiktas.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's put...
Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Floated through. Oh, that's fabulous. And that should get the job done. And he's been shifted off it. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards. Great chance here from position A1. And this an opportunity to pull level. Pele! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we will gain here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got full. Serginho with the clearance. It's Conte. Cafu. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Quality ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bellingham. Rijkaard. He's going for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Just eases him off the ball. Kante does well to get it back. Cafu. And it's Yilmaz. Pirlo. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rummenigge. Owen. Cafu. It's crossed into the middle. The keeper gets his hands on it. There's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of playing. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
To make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
So once again, we're underway.
Baresi, number 24. Kaká,
It's Batistuta.
number 17. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's a searching
Number
pass.
15. Owen. Coming on
There
the
is a
field,
look that says it all.
Number 3.
Piercing stare.
Maldini.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get digged out.
Number 20.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
finish.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's having a hit! Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front... And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Try from that sort of distance, why not?
He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Good ball over the top. Livakovic gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappe. Maldini calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pele. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the shot! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
So good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
No space, no problem.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball and shoots! Goal! Besiktas! They've done it! It's coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Burak Yilmaz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Serginho.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Can he get onto this? Batistuta. He goes for a shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Deep into stoppage time. Mukoko. And he's there to make the challenge. Looking for options for movement. Incoming to... There's the header! He can get that clear. And he's managed to get rid. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Go.
No doubt, Peter, everything will revolve around this man, Kaka, who, despite usually starting in that little hole behind the centre forward, he can fill many roles across that forward line.
Basically, he's just so good.
Yeah, I'd expect him to use that pace and strength he has in some of the one-on-one duels you get a little out wider. But it's just a case of give him the ball early enough and he'll produce the magic.
Yeah, that change of pace is what makes him so special, and he seems to be just as quick carrying. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a cute ball. Chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
RZ are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Van Basten. Bellingham. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are scoring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
RZ find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure for me.
And the shot! And he should have made it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
RZ with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Costa Curta played back into the centre. Manchester United are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
RZ finding their passes. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten! What a hit, the save was firm.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking for every chance they get.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And back on the ball again. And this is Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears. Up he goes! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Today, please have your entry kits at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers. substitution.
Here we go then.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
The message is clear, none shall pass. DiMarco threads one in, Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp, knocks it out wide, and he's intervened well there. Gilberto Silva.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Pirlo. Owen. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. DiMarco. Roberto Carlos. Cafu cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Climbs up big! And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rummenigge. No mistake. They're back within reach.
Manchester United.
Give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 50.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Coming on the field is
Well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Firmly met. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. DiMarco, lovely pass, but can he get there? It's run loose here. He's picked his way through. Out to the left it goes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to... noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubt. He's got full. Kante is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they've switched it over to the other side. Gabriel. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gabriel. Pirlo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Manchester United with the corner. There. Gabriel can get it clear. Roberto Carlos. Cafu could try cutting in. He rises! Schneider. That's really well manoeuvred.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Schneider. And this is Shevchenko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Scholes plays it short. And this is Fletcher. And a chance! He scored! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gilberto Silva. Pirlo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gabriel.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rafael Leao. Nice touch. And it's Schneider. Now Gilberto Silva. Looking for the run. Yamal is having a shot! Now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They need
minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Baresi clears. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking to play him in. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a...
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Owen. Costa Corta. Out to the left it goes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's made its way to him. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dixon. Adams. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. And they'll put it in! It's in! 100 games of service, rewarded. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Corner number 2. They've played it short. Fires it in low. Oh, Snyder! Should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Costa Corta clears it away. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Played down the flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that... So bring it on. Hype, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who...
Chance! It's there! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Pirlo, and it's Pirlo. This is Owen, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Rummenigge threads one in. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he shoots! They've done it! A credible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get their reward. They can stick at this. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe has it in a wide position. That's an excellent hit.